it's my new toy. Came out one morning and my neighbor was eager to help me install this pond. I was going to wait till next year, but pond's in, and a lot of landscaping needs to be done around it, and the rim needs to be hidden by stones and blah blah blah, but it's in. I treated the water with barley extract today, or yesterday, so the cloudiness should clear up, and I need to get a skimmer or a vacuum or something to clean the bottom, but it's in. And over there you see some miniature cattails I found for half price at a garden center, so that's why they went in this year. I was going to wait till next year and use some cattail seeds, miniature cattail seeds that I have, but I'll put those in on the other end this next year. We'll see if this makes it through the winter. It should. I'm going to transplant it to a bigger pot next year too, because cattails I think like to spread. So, but anyway, that's my little pond. It's only 30 gallons. So I'm not going to waste a lot of money on filters and aerators and stuff like that. It always seems to have bubbles on the sides, so I think the aeration is sufficient. It has a lot of water surface on the surface, so it's not like it's struggling for oxygen. And I'm seeing goldfinches drinking out of it. So I'm being real careful about what I'm putting in it. Barley extract to clear it up, even though it does it slowly. And over there is a mosquito dunk, so it doesn't turn into a mosquito farm. Mosquito dunks don't kill the mosquitoes, but they kill the larvae when they hatch. Yeah, it's my little pond that I wanted for decades. Finally in. And here is the remains of the garden. We do have a pumpkin, but I don't think it's going to make it. It's slightly yellow, and it's getting attacked by squash bugs, which I think may have been a large part of the problem with the pumpkins this year. We had a squash bug outbreak like you wouldn't believe, and I wasn't real aggressive in getting rid of them, and that may have been yet another mistake I made. And what else do we have here? We have had several good harvests of tomatoes. We've got another couple of harvests coming up. A lot of them have gone to the food pantry. A lot of them have gone to my place where I work, because people just love the big ones in particular. Let's see if I can get this to move in. Well, what am I zooming in on? Huh. Did I zoom out? Or is it? Okay. Yay. So, yeah. We got some big ones and a lot of little ones left, which is typical for this time of year. People have been asking me what kinds of tomatoes I grew. I do have a couple of tomatoes that only come up in my garden, and I have no idea where either of them came from. This here, you see through the fencing, is an heirloom type of small to medium tomato. It will turn salmon color, and that's one. And the other one is a very large cherry tomato, which is over here. And those come up every year on their own. I do not do anything special, but the ones that I did plant over there way high up is big beef, and the rest of them are all beefsteak. And what I fed them was Job's fertilizer spikes for tomatoes at the recommended dosage. And then the rest of the year, something called Big Bloom. So that was it. So it's been a pretty good year for tomatoes, but not for anything else. Well, eggplants did well. I harvested 2 big ones the other week. There's another one on the way. Maybe up to 3 more on the way. 3 or maybe even 4. So that's pretty good for one plant. You can expect up to 5 usually. And I've never even gotten more than 2 before. Over here we still have garden salsa, which I'm still giving away because they started off the season mild enough for me to eat, and now they are super hot. So I think it's a watering problem. And while we're speaking of watering problems, I don't know if I'm getting any of the peppers on camera. Well, anyway. Here are my cucumbers, and I found out the reason my cucumbers always look funny, like that, is that I do not water, what did they say, consistently? You have to keep them consistently moist, otherwise they will bend and get tails on them and so forth and so on. So next year I'll have to remember that. We're still getting jalapenos, but that bush is so hidden among the tomatoes. I don't know what you're seeing right now, but that's the jalapeno plant. And yeah, that's gonna be it maybe for the summer. We'll be back at Halloween. I may come back before then if anything interesting happens in the garden, but today I just wanted to show you my new pond. So that is it. See you later.